36 is equal to the adjacent leg over the hypotenuse. All right? So that means 10 times the cosine of 36, and we're going to round this to the nearest hundredth. 8.09. Okay? Now, again, do not use a rounded answer to try to find another answer on like a leg segment, whatever. You're going to use what you know, the 10 and the 36 again, which means we're still going to use a function, but which one this time? The sine of 36 is equal to the opposite, which I'll just say O for opposite, divided by the hypotenuse. Okay? So 10 times the sine of 36 equals a really long decimal. Now don't round this yet because I have to double it to get the side. Okay? So just right here we're going to hit times 2. So my side is 11.76. Do I have everything I need?
Yeah.
Okay, because the area is equal to 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter. Well, what's the perimeter? 5 times 11.76 is the perimeter. 11.76 is just one side. You've got 5 of them. All right, so we got 0.5 times 8.09 times 58.8 equals. And we will round this number to the nearest 10th. 237.8. It's pretty strenuous. Okay? You got to have your sine, cosine, tangent functions down pat. And you can't just say, what's the formula, and do this, just memorize everything. You've got to think this stuff through, especially now that we're dealing with this right here. You know, how do we get that? What do I need? What is perimeter? If I just have side, don't just plug that in there. That's not the perimeter. That's just one side. So you can't just find numbers and automatically just write them down and say, go. You got to think. Okay? All right. That's all I had to show you. And we did that really fast. So, you can start with your homework. But let me tell you, on your homework, there's only a couple of problems where you have to find the area. All right? A lot of the problems are, if the radius is this, what's the apothem? Or if the apothem equals this, what's the length of the side? Okay? So it's just piecemealing it. You have 1 through 19 odds. Assignment number 1 on quarter 4. I'm changing the way we're going to do the binders for the next quarter. So I'm going to say this so everybody can hear. And the reason is, I have a life. Or I would like to have a life. Okay? So, I'm still trying to get it all through how I'm going to do it, but this is how I'm thinking. This is along the lines I'm thinking. You need to be doing your homework every night. You need to make sure you are showing work. Doesn't mean you have to show all your work, but I don't want just an answer on the page. Even if it's even numbers, I don't want just the answer. And I'll explain why in a second. Okay? You better be taking all of your notes every day. If you miss a day, it is your responsibility to get the notes either from the video or from another person. And don't wait till the end of the quarter. Get them immediately. Because 5 random times during the quarter, you're gonna walk in and I'm gonna say pass up this, 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 and this assignment and the notes for section this, this, and this. And it's gonna be a 20-point test grade. You either have it or you don't. I'm going to do that 5 random times. Just because I do it in third hour doesn't mean it's gonna be fifth hour the same day. It may be another day, it may be other homeworks and other sections. And 5 times 20 equals 100-point test grade. Okay? So you gotta be on the ball. You can't be lazy. That'll spread it out for me, so I don't have to fuss my children and then my husband